Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to do is introduce another CPLP, a master trainer, somebody who I look up to in the training industry, another experienced trainer. Deidra, welcome.
Thank you.
And Deidra, I'm going to start with the first question. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your experience in the talent development business, and especially about your new business.
Okay, so I like to call myself the accidental trainer. I got into the training business I was graduating from college and I was working in the federal government and I needed a job. And it really wasn't more than that. Is I needed full-time employment after graduating and spending all this money in school. And so the training coordinator was retiring, thankfully, at the same time that I was graduating from college. And they needed someone to fill that role, and I needed a job. And so I said, hey, I'll do training. It seems interesting. I need to learn more about it, but let me try that out. And so that's how I got into training. And here it is, 20 years later, I'm still doing it. I love it. And I'm still employed in the government, but I also had my own business, which is Concerning Learning.
Tell me about that and how you're getting that started.
So it's actually been in place since 2011. It was something that I did because I needed to have some autonomy over what I do. And, whenever you're in someone else's organization, you have to abide by their rules and regulations and procedures. And so I felt like I wasn't able to really give my best work, my best effort. And I needed an outlet. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to start my own business. That will give me an opportunity to do it the right way and do it the way that I know how to do it. And so that's really how my business got started. It was just something that I just want to have it so that I know if the need arises, I can fulfill the need.
Excellent. Tell me a story now about when you first started out in the training and development business. You're a brand new trainer. Think about something that happened to you when you were a brand new trainer. What was that like for you?
It actually was exciting. And like I said, I was just fresh out of college, not really knowing, how to really navigate the whole career world and just trying to find myself. And like I said, I needed a job. Well, the good thing is I had a friend who was actually in the same situation as I. So we split the training coordinator's job and we actually were able to learn together. So think about that. That's like the beginnings of social learning. Like we were learning together. We built processes together. We had our own little community of practice of two. And it really, was exciting. It was scary because it was all new to us and we didn't really have anyone to show us if it was right or wrong. So we were really just going on instinct and work ethic. And we know we've read a book, we've gone to training, and so we're just going to do it. And that's really, it was an adventure for us.
Now, what do you love about this business, being a talent development professional and doing training? What do you love about this business?
I love helping people learn. It feels amazing to see people in a situation where they need some skills or they need some knowledge in order to do better at whatever it is, whether it's on the job or doing something in a volunteer organization, whatever it is, and helping them get to the point where they can figure out, wow, I can do this. I have what I need and I'm ready to go and take action. So seeing those light bulbs come on really, gets me going. And I just love helping other people discover what's already inside of them.
And it seems to me too that you have such a love of learning that you like to share your love of learning.
I do.
Now, tell me about a time where you were at your best, where you were in the flow, in the groove. How were you feeling? What was happening? And why was this so great?
I think right now is my best time in learning. And I say that because I've had some tremendous experiences. with volunteer organizations, ATD, national, local. I've done different initiatives within the government on my job and have run the gamut: mentoring, onboarding, succession planning, knowledge management, on and on and on and on. And so I think I'm at the point now where I can actually leverage all of those experiences, all of those skills, the relationships that I've built, and put it into what I love. And so I think right now is like, I think there's more to come. I think there's higher levels because, I'm always striving for more. But I think right now it just feels really good. I'm really in a sweet spot where I can share and learn at the same time. And so for me, it gets no better than that.
Excellent. Wonderful. Deidre, who do you look up to in the field? Which experts are the ones that are go-to people for you, and any books that you can suggest that are really great?
Wow. Well, you're one of them. You are one of my go-to people. We go back a ways, and I, definitely know that you're available. You're there to, if I need to run an idea past. So you're one of my go-to experts. Haleli Azule, Michelle Moore, definitely. I'm trying to think, there's so many people that I go to. Sardi, Love. Whatever it is that I need, I know that there's somebody in my network that either can help me or they can point me in the right direction. And so in talent development, I have some really, as I call them, heavy hitters that know it, I can go to, and they're always available. I mean, that's one of the things that I love about our talent development community is we are such givers. We are always giving and sharing and learning. And so, it just energizes you because you feed off of their energy. And so those are just a few of the people. I'm sure I'm leaving out quite a few, but, it's only so many that I'm going to be able to name right now. We'll be going here forever. So
thanks, Deidre. And tell me now, you are a CPLP. Why did you get your CPLP, and what does it mean to you?
Wow. I think that's one of other than starting my business, I think that getting my CPLP validated what I thought I knew, and it also broadened what I thought I knew. I learned so much going through the process with the knowledge exam and, areas of learning and development that I did not know as much about. I learned tremendously going through that process. And so I think it really helped build my confidence. And it, for the first time, I had someone actually look at my work, experts look at my work and say, hey, she knows what she's doing. And so that was really, I think it was more fulfilling internally than the benefits externally that I get from it, which is, people say, oh, you're a CPLP, and they like light up. How'd you do it? And, I've led study groups and helped others obtain their credential. And so I think just, having it lets you know that you really do know, you really are an expert in your field.
Mm-hmm. Has your network changed because of the CPLP?
I don't think it's changed necessarily, other than I think people are more drawn to you, the newer people. So our newer professionals are drawn to you because they want to know how you did it and if you can help them. And so I think it definitely has broadened my network because of it, and the people that I've met and come across because of the credential. But I'm not sure if it has tremendously changed it, because I think it would be my network regardless.
Okay, I'm going to ask you more of a specific question now.
Okay.
Did you ever not accept a job or an assignment from your boss when you knew training was not the answer?
That is a great question. I don't think I just flat out said, I'm not going to do it, but I tried to use my influencing and my negotiation skills, especially if I had a supervisor or a boss who really didn't understand performance consulting. and just knew that, you know, someone's asking for training and we need to give them what they're asking for. And so I tried to position it in a way to let them know, if you really want to get the best bang for your buck, then you need to make sure that you're addressing the right needs and providing the right solution for the problem. And so I kind of, you know, influence them. If you allow me to dig a little deeper, I'll be able to uncover some other things that we can do to make this a really effective solution, so that we're not back here 6 months from now because we're retraining them when training really wasn't the solution to begin with.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your answer.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to go through something that I call quick answers and then have you answer the very last question at the end. So these are the quick answers. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Where was the worst place or location you've ever facilitated?
Oh gosh, this is supposed to be a quick answer. In a computer lab.
What was the best place or location you ever facilitated?
Oh, wow. These are some really good ones. I think at, do you want the actual location? Grant Thornton.
Okay. And what's your favorite teaching prop?
Oh my goodness, you are really stumping me. My favorite prop. This is going to sound really crazy, but my clicker. The clicker for the slides. I mean, it's not really a training prop, but I need it because it helps me navigate the room better.
All right. And who was your most famous participant?
Wow. I'm stumped. I'm trying to, there has to be someone, but I'm not sure. Can I describe the type of person? Okay, so the engaged learner, the one who asks really good questions that start conversations.
I love that. That's wonderful. Now, if you had advice for someone just started out in the talent development field, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them to start with instructional design. I definitely feel like instructional design gives a foundation for everything else we do in the learning and development field. And so I would say start with a sound instructional design course to teach the basics of adult learning and how to design the training or design learning events so that they are effective and achieve desired results.
Thank you very much. Well, that concludes all my questions, but is there anything else that you want to tell anybody that's going to be watching this video in the future?
I would tell them to just stay tuned, to follow you, because you are, you know, connecting with some really good people and doing a lot for our community and have always done a lot. You know, we attribute the CPLP, I think you were like in the inaugural group to help us with the certification. And so definitely just stay connected to you, stay connected to others in the industry, and learn as much as they can.
Well, thank you so much, Deidre. I really appreciate your time today and especially your answers. I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to learn from you a lot with the videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you are quite welcome. Goodbye, everybody, and have a lovely, lovely day.